Krzyzewski from ABC 7 News, very recognizable face. You all see him on a daily basis. He keeps us informed and has been a very good friend of IFI. He's been emceeing this event for a number of years and continues to come back because I really think he does see the immense value in having an engaged group of fathers and having fathers that are active in their children's lives. So if we can all thank Alan for being here, and we'll be right back.
Thanks so much, Kevin. And I'm so grateful to see all of you here today. It's been my pleasure to join you each year at this IFI luncheon. And I know it's just one part of so much that IFI is involved in throughout the entire year, with golf outings and other different events, the essay contest, for instance, that all exist, of course, to bring back to the central core of the mission of the organization, which is, of course, to encourage fatherhood, responsible fatherhood, and to encourage men to do the right thing. And I think everyone in this room, I think, would agree with me when we might say that seems like such a simple thing. And yet the reality is it doesn't typically get the attention that it deserves on any given day. I know as I'm reporting the news each day, we hear, unfortunately, story after story after story of young men and women who get involved in things that they should never be involved in. Young men and women who are, unfortunately, victims of others who got involved in things that they should have never been involved in. And you say, what on earth could possibly be the remedy of this? And the bottom line in many of these cases is that there just hasn't been good, responsible mentoring in the lives of these kids. And unfortunately, I think it's fair to say that a lot of it falls on us as men, that we just haven't done the job that we've been called to do to make sure that kids are mentored properly and truly have the guidance in their lives. Some of you know my personal story, and I'll just simply say that I grew up without a father, and it was because of a situation involving violence, a robbery in Philadelphia. And while I grew up without a dad, and actually grew up in a boarding school, in a group home situation, when I became a dad myself, first of all, it scared me to death. Because I didn't know what was going to be expected. I think every new dad is scared to death initially. But it scared me to death because I didn't know what was going to be required of me. What I've learned, I have 3 kids now. One's older, 24, the other ones are a little bit younger, a high school junior and a high school freshman. But what I've learned over time is that really what these kids want is just love. They want love. They want a figure in their life that they can turn to. Sometimes it's just a matter of saying, hey, how's your day going today? Putting your arm around them, putting their arm around you, knowing that they can trust you, and knowing that you're going to give them good advice when they need it. And I've learned that over time. So the scariness has faded away a little bit, but the responsibility is still there, and the joy that comes from that is there every single day. So I celebrate what IFI is about today. Enjoy your lunch. We're going to get started here, and we'll begin with your lunch service, and then we'll continue with our program. We've got some wonderful honorees you're going to be hearing from today, and of course, Kerry Casey is our special guest, noted author. I had a pleasure I told him I had a pleasure of hearing him just on the radio the other day, driving home from work the other day. It probably was taped a while ago. Focus on the Family, coming out of Colorado Springs on Moody, but it was a pleasure to hear his voice, and I said, hey, he's going to be at our luncheon. So I know a little bit of what he's about. You're really going to enjoy hearing what he has to share with you today. So thanks. Enjoy your lunch, and we'll get back to the program.